Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Late upload for me, man. But better late than never. I actually, like I said, I wasn't gonna jump on here, but it is what it is. Let me see. Um, okay, yeah. Like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. Um, man, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. For man, just lending me your ears, man. I can't thank you guys enough. Hit the like button, man. Let me know I'm not doing this for nothing. Damn. Yeah. Hit the like button, man. But either way it go, man, this is not my favorite slate here, man. This is not. It is not. It is not. It is not, man. So with that being said, let's be a little interactive, man. If you guys got something, man, drop it in the comments, man. Drop it in the comments. I'm no expert. I come here, to do what I could do for you guys. It is what it is. Let's see. I got I don't know, man. They just dropped. Okay, Prize Picks, man. If you guys, I was going over the pitching outs. They just dropped the outs, whatever, whatnot. I got a link in my description. I have a link tree. You can click on that, and all my links to all my social medias and my sports books and all my promo codes, and my cash app is down there too if you want to drop something in there. But yeah, all my links are down below in my description. It's a link tree there. Just click on that and do what you want to do. If you want to try Prize Picks, they give you a deposit match up to $100 if you're using my code. Like I said, links are in my link tree in the description. It's a pretty nice site here, man, that you could build a bankroll on. It's very hard to kill a bankroll, man, especially when you got guys like me, out here in the industry trying to help you win free of cost. It is what it is, man. Take the information for whatever it is. All right, I'll probably be bouncing back and forth from FanDuel, DraftKings, and Prize Picks to try to put some of this information, instill it in you guys' heads. With that being said, let's go. Cleveland Guardians at Tampa Bay Rays here. Like I said, not one of my favorite games. I didn't look into a lot. Of course, a late upload for me. I just want to come to you guys with what I think and what I know this should be, profitable here. But I'm gonna have to skip. I'm gonna have to pass on this game, man. What I will say here is, I do expect runs to be put up in this one. I personally think that this 7.5 is in jeopardy. All right, so I'll leave it at that. I mean, that's all I can say. Kansas City Royals at New York Yankees. Here we got the over under 9 in this spot here. Yankees came back after the delay and covered the run line for people, man. And like I went with the -1.5. I took 6 or 7 strikeouts for either way it go, they cashed it out. Any way it go, they cashed it up. So we gotta have Heasley on the mound and Cortez on the mound here. I just expect I expect runs to be put up here versus this team here versus Kansas City. And so bats are in play for me, to tell you the truth. Heasley hasn't faced this New York team yet, but the main thing I want to talk about here is Cortez. All right, he's hit 6 innings or better in 3 of his last 4 games. His strikeouts, his strikeout proper sitting at 5.5. All right, 6 on Prize Picks. Okay, so I can't talk you off of it. All right, I actually think he hits it. So I can't talk you off of that. Let me get you some information here. All right, so Cortez, he's got a 26.2 K rating. All right, now versus lefties, he's got a K rating. He's got a K percentage 37.5, and then 24.4 versus righties. So he's more than capable. So even if you catch some lefties in that lineup, he's quite sure to quite sure to mow them down. Lineups aren't out right now, but that's my theory with that. All right, so money line parlays, run line straights. Don't mind getting to the strikeout prop here. Fantasy prop, I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, fantasy prop, I don't know. The hitter props, be my guest with that shit. Y'all already know what to do with that. Y'all don't need me to tell you guys about that. So, pitcher fantasy score 38. I mean, he's had, he hasn't been over. I do like the spot. 7 Ks. Let's say if he can pull out this 6 Ks, that'll be 18. 6 innings, that'll be 36. Quality start, 40. The win, 46. 46, he gives up 2 runs. That'll bring us back down to 40. He give up 3 runs with 6 Ks, 6 innings. We won't hit that. All right. We only need 7 innings. Where's his innings out sitting at? Interesting. They don't have him out. All right. So we'll slide over here to FanDuel and DraftKings here, and we're looking for the pitching outs for Nestor Cortez, and we will be looking at. Let's see. Hey, 17 and a half minus 135. Put that in the books for me right there. If it come out on 17 and a half, I'll take that. All right, so I'll take that for sure. All right, if it come out 17 and a half on Prize Picks, y'all, I can't talk you off of that. All right, so let's get it moving here. Detroit Tigers at Toronto Blue Jays over under 9 in the spot. Right off the bat, I know what Toronto did yesterday. That was yesterday. Going up against Hutchinson. I'm gonna try this. Shit. It's Toronto for nothing for me. I'm not a big fan of Stripling, but he has kept it down for one. This Detroit team. They I'll tell you this here. All right. His Hudson strikeout prop is sitting at 5 and 4.5, 3.5. All right. Now, rewind it back. He played this team on the 12th, 6 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts. All right, 0 earned runs. Okay, he's not a big time strikeout guy. 6 strikeouts versus Philly last week. 6 strikeouts versus Seattle last week. He hasn't had under 3. Well, he's had under 3 strikeouts about since he's been pitching 4 innings a few times, but I'll say consecutively 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of his last 8 games, he had 3 or more strikeouts. You couple that with the fact that Detroit, they top 5 on the season, strikeout percentage, and they top 10 last 30, all around as far as just in general. They top 5 at and let me see. Hold on. Let me pull this number up so I won't get to telling you guys any lies. Even though you guys know we've been eating off of them. You know what I'm saying? So we've been eating off of them very, very well. Let's just say away. They got 25% K rates, man, versus righties away, man, and that's the last 30 days. All right, so all season long they've been striking out. If you want to get to that 3.5, be my guest, man. I can't talk you off, all right? I cannot talk you off. Even they have player performance doubles out, starting out at 4Ks and a win at plus 110. That's something. If that's something you want to get to, be my guest. Yep. What do they have? I do like our money line parlays, run line straights. Even if you want to get to a run line favorite, and then keep an eye out for Springer. I think Springer and somebody else was hurt. But like I said, if Kirk's in the lineup, he's one of my bats here. He got a hit from me yesterday. He's hitting righties at the clip. He's hitting righties to the clip of. He's hitting righties very well, man. So Kirk is in play for me. I think he's batting .320 versus righties. This team as a whole hits righties well. They just act gay sometimes. So let's see the Blue Jays. What we got here? Yeah, so Kirk, he's batting 321 versus righties, man. 507 slugging with a 912 OPS. Yeah, so give me that. Give them Toronto Blue Jays -1.5 at home here. All right. Boston Red Sox, Milwaukee Brewers at Boston Red Sox over under 10. I ain't been fucking with this. I have. I took the Milwaukee Brewers on the money line yesterday. On the run line yesterday. They end up cashing for me. We got a lot on the mound. Boston Red Sox bringing out Pavetta. This team, and on Prize Picks, I did. Let me see. Let me go to strikeouts. Okay, so I did include Stripling in my player pool right there for the 4 strikeouts. Okay, so there we have that. His outs might be in play too, man. His outs might be in play. I gotta go back and see. But either way it goes, Milwaukee. We got Boston Red Sox. They striking out. They top 3, man. In the last 30 at home, striking out versus lefties. And in the last 30 days, they in general just they 6th worth at home, striking out in the last 30 days versus lefties. So his strikeout prop is in play. I ain't even gonna lie here. So can't talk you off of the 5.5 for Lauer. Don't have a side in this one. I ain't even gonna lie. But that's a little something that I want to talk about right there. So I'll keep it moving right there. All right. I can see runs being put up in this one though. Milwaukee can see. Vegas sees runs being put up in this one. It's probably going to be a stay away from me. All right, New York Mets at Miami Marlins here. They pulled the pitcher down. We got an over under 7.5 in this spot. Carrasco on the mound. Where I was looking at and leaning towards in this one here was pitching outs for somebody like Carrasco. I don't think Prize Pick has the outs out yet. For Carrasco, probably pulled them off the board for the simple fact that there's no pitcher available. Let's go over here to DraftKings and see if they have. So they have 17.5. A parlay piece for me. That's 6 innings. I do know that just like I was saying yesterday, when these pitchers face each other, just like Alcantara or whatever his name is, and I forgot the Mets pitcher yesterday, but they faced this team so many times they just started putting up runs. All right, I think Carrasco, this will be his 3rd time facing this team, but I just don't. I don't know, man. This Marlins team, they're missing a few bats. They haven't been putting up a lot of runs, man. And do I think they're gonna put up runs on a consistent basis like that? I don't know, man. So small itty bitty lean towards the over 17.5 outs. Even though it's juiced up, I still got a lean. He's pitched versus this team twice here. So he let's see. He went 5.2 innings on the 9th, and then on the 17th he went 6.1 innings. So he's 50-50 for versus this number, this line versus Miami Marlins. But only way I'll take this is in a parlay on the books here. Nothing. If I had to pick a side, it would be the Mets, though. Tell you the truth. Baltimore Orioles at Cincinnati Reds here. We got an over under 9 in this spot here. Right off the back, judging from the lineups, if they bring the lineups out, this guy Kremer, he will strike out lefties. All right, so he's probably at like a 13% K rated versus righties, but versus lefties, he probably at a 24-25%. But he's been giving up runs and yada yada yada. And then this is a small ballpark. He's a righty. You might could look at somebody like Pham or Joey Votto again to go yard, maybe in back-to-back days versus this guy. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at right there. And then Molly, I think you need to tip. I ain't gonna say I think you need to tip your expectations, but they just got rid of Castillo yesterday, and he's probably on the trade block. So if you want to tip your expectations, I could, I can't talk you off of that. And then this Baltimore Orioles team last 30 days, they haven't been striking out much versus righties on the road. So we will see. But Molly is one of my favorite pitchers to target. But I'm gonna tell you one thing today. I'm just gonna stay away. All right, in the hitter's park, I'm just gonna stay away. Seattle Mariners at Houston Astros. Here we got an over/under 8 in this spot here. Houston Astros are minus 200 favorites in this spot. Seattle Mariners rolling out Flexen, and Valdez is on the mound for Houston. Seattle has been crushing lefties on the road lately, man. The last 30, I think they batting like 330 versus lefties. So that's something you need to watch out for. Valdez did face them at Seattle last time out. His last outing, he gave them 8 Ks and a decent amount of innings. Let me see if I can pull it up real fast. Let's see. Yeah, he gave them 8 Ks and 6.2 innings. His innings has came out at 18.1, 18.5 on DraftKings Sportsbook. I think 18.5. I mean, damn, man. It's a 50-50 shot. I can't talk you off of it. I mean, he hit this number the last time he played them, which was the 24th of July. Then he went 6 innings, 8 innings, 6 innings, 8 innings, 6 innings, 6 innings, 6 innings, 9, 7, 7, 7.2, 7, 6.16. That's it, that's it. I mean, he's probably went, he's went 6 innings or better in every game except for 2 this year. So, hey, I can't talk you off of this here if you want to get there versus this team. But like I said, the Mariners they've been hitting lefties on the road. Last time he did give up 3 runs versus them last week at home, and on the road, like I said, they hitting 342 versus lefties. Do as you will. That's just some information there. And then on the other side, believe it or not, Flexen has, he's pitched against this team. He's pitched against Houston. He's pitched against Houston okay. This is his this will be his 5th time facing them. That's what scares me, all these matches. I mean, he went the first in April, 6 innings, 3 strikeouts, 3 earned runs. May, 5 innings, 2 strikeouts, 1 earned run. And in May 27th, 7 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts, 1 earned run. And then June 7th, 6.2 innings pitched. What's that? 2 strikeouts, 2 earned runs. All right. So his outs. Let's look at his outs real fast. Let's go over here to where's the outside? Okay, let's go over here. Let's see his outs. 16.5. He doesn't have to go 6 innings, man. He doesn't have to go 6 innings. He's hit this number 1, 2, 3 out of 4 times versus Houston. And then on the books, they're gonna have his outs sitting at same thing. He's hit this number 3 out of 5 times, man, versus Houston, man. He doesn't give up a ton of runs. I mean, he give up runs. Don't get it twisted. But as of late, I mean, he's giving up runs here and there, a few threes or whatever the case may be. But it seems like that keeps him in the game. Still keeps him in the game. I can't really put my thumb on it, man. I mean, that's another one I just can't talk you off of. I'm iffy on a lot of shit today. Favorite bet here is probably going to be from the Astros. It's going to be Yordan Alvarez. He's ready. He's due for a home run. In fact, he has 2 home runs off of Chris Flexen. And then on the other side, I thought I'd written that shit down, man. On the other side, on the Seattle side, we're looking at Julio Rodriguez and Ty France. Those are my top 3 bets from this game. Yeah. All right, so let's keep it moving, man. St. Louis Cardinals, Washington Nationals. Both of these pitchers, they walks on the books. They sitting at 2.5. I expect runs to be put up in this spot here. I ain't even gonna lie. You got Soto. I think Soto has a bomb. Don't quote me on that. I think Soto has a bomb off him. I don't know. I have to go back and look. But then you couple that with the fact that I know Arenado has a bomb versus Fetty, or however you want to say it. And then I do like Goldschmidt too. Both of those guys hit right as well. that's what I got for this one here. If I really had to pick a side, of course it would be the the Cardinals here, but not too sexy spot for me. Philadelphia Phillies at Pittsburgh Pirates here. We got an over under 7.5 in this one here. Suarez on the mound. Keller on the mound here. It's a lot of shit, a lot of angles that you could take in this game here. For some reason, something's telling me that there won't be too many runs being put up in this one here. We know we target Pittsburgh Pirates for versus for strikeouts, and Suarez, he's the guy that could, he goes out there and get not a ton of strikeouts. I ain't gonna lie. His highest output in the strikeouts is 7 this season. He's done that twice. He's went over 5 strikeouts 3 times with a 7, a 7, and a 6. I don't think he pitched versus this Pittsburgh team this year. I don't think they face each other. Either way it goes, he's had strikeouts in there at 4, 4, 7, 3, 5, 2, 5, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, and strikeout prop is sitting at 4.5. And then on the other side, Philadelphia Phillies, they've been striking out, around the middle of the pack lately, man. So, 4.5 for Mitch Keller. Somebody, he could probably get there. He's hit this number, 4 straight games versus Miami, Colorado, Miami, and New York Yankees. He has 7 strikeouts, but he's hit it frequently this season. Outs have been there as of late, 6, 7. Innings. He's pitched 6, 6, 7, and 6. Let's look at. So I can't talk you off neither one of these strikeouts. If that's what's making me lean towards the under. If I'm leaning toward the under, I don't see a lot of I don't see a lot of outs or what. I don't see a lot of runs being put up in this one. That leads me to believe somebody's gonna hit that strikeout prop, then sliding over here, to the outs, man. I could be wrong, but 6 outs, 6 innings for Ranger Suarez. And I probably lean toward, 16.5 years, and you have to go 6 innings for Mitch Keller. I think both of their outs are in play, man. Suarez hit this number 2 out of his last 4 games, and then Mitch Keller has crushed this number at 4 straight games. All right, so can't talk you off of outs for neither one of these guys. Okay, so I got to make a mental note of that. And then on the books, let's see what the outs are on the books. Should be similar. I would imagine. Same thing. I say. All right, so there you have that. If I had to pick one, judging the way Mitch Keller would, I'll probably bet that one straight at a -110. You're getting good value there, but I could be missing something. I might have to dig a little deeper. Let's keep it moving. Don't want to pick a side in that one, man. I'll figure something out. Maybe some alternates. Don't be afraid to use your alternates here, okay? Oakland Athletics and Chicago White Sox on them. And we got an over-under 8 in this spot here. Blackburn and Cueto on the mound here. And let's talk about Blackburn because he's been trash, all right? He's been trash as of late, all right? So he's given up 10 runs versus Texas, 5 versus Texas, and those were back-to-back meetings, 6 versus Houston, 0 versus Seattle. He pitched pretty good in that one. 3 versus New York, 7 versus Seattle, and those were his latest games. He's been giving up 3 or more runs, and 4 and 5 out of his last 6 games. Going up against the Chicago White Sox team, Cueto, all right? So, I got to lean towards the Chicago White Sox or nothing in this one. I might not bet this game, but, it is what it is. If I do, it's going to be White Sox or nothing. Cueto just coming off an outing versus Cleveland where he did not get any strikeouts. Now, Oakland. Oakland have been striking out a ton on the road versus righties. They top 5 last 30 on the season. Regularly, however, on the road, however you want to look at it. So they've been striking out, okay? I can see a path. Where Cueto gets there just off sheer volume because he goes out there and pitches innings, okay? So, so I can see a path for him to get there. Can't talk you off that 3.5 for Paul Blackburn, but I won't, I'm probably not going to bet it. No pair performance doubles out in this one, so I was really, really looking at that. Even if I took the money line for Chicago White Sox and try to tease down these strikeouts for somebody like Cueto, because, you can tease them down to a 4. I mean, a 4, and that'll get you that should get you in a decent range there. That's like a 4 strikeout to the win right there. He's hit that number in 2 out of his last 3 games, and pretty much frequently throughout the season. 1, 2, 3. He's had 4 strikeouts or better in every game he started this year, except for 3. So, I mean, however you want to look at it, you know what I'm saying? Using your alternates, you might want to alter some totals or however you want to do. You know, I think I'm all for it. All right, so there we have that. All right, Chicago White Sox are nothing if I bet on this game. Moneyline parlays, run line straights, or like I said, teasing some strikeouts down to get to where I'm trying to go. All right, next, let's. Oh, so the outs, okay. 18.5 is a lot, but man, he's hit this number 2 out of his last 3 games. 8 innings, 7 innings, 6. On the books, you're gonna get his 8.5. No. It's probably gonna be the same on DraftKings. If we get a little discount on DraftKings, no, we don't. They want him to go damn near 7. All right, so it is what it is right there. You know, let's keep it moving. Matter of fact, I'm taking the White Sox, man. That's going to be an official play for me. Moneyline parlays, run line straights. I'm taking the White Sox. Minnesota Twins and San Diego Padres, it's just a game that I don't have anything for. I can't trust Musgrove right now. He's somebody who I would be looking at, but I can't trust him right now. I'm just going to fade this game and not give a fuck what happened in this game. That's just how I'm going to do it. Arizona Diamondbacks at Atlanta Braves. Both of these pitchers can walk. Haven't really picked a side in this one. Probably if, you know, I'll tell you this thing here. Arizona Diamondbacks, they've been okay versus righties. They've been stubborn versus righties. They've been, last 30 days, they've been having the highest walk rate versus righties. You know, they've been patient. They can hit the long ball. A few guys over there can hit the long ball, but I can't back them, you know. If I had to bet on the team, you know, maybe it would be Atlanta. I'm probably going to be a stay away from me. Big ass minus 225. Probably going to be a stay away from me. Favorite bat here is going to be Riley. He's batting 280. He's hitting 280 versus righties. Dansby Swanson, I've been waiting on him to hit a home run. He's hitting 294 versus righties. That's all I can really look at there. I ain't even going to lie. All right. Walks for these guys are coming out at 2.5 apiece last time I checked. All right. Los Angeles Dodgers at Colorado Rockies. Here we got an over-under of 11 in this one. You already know what it is, man. Both of these teams got 5 batters on each hitting 300 a pop versus righties, man, versus lefties. Last time these two teams met, Kershaw in course. Kershaw got his ass touched up. Kyle Freeland, he'll give up some runs. It's the bats for me. First and foremost, it's going to be the Dodgers bats, and then followed by Colorado Rockies bats. Although, anytime I get a strikeout prop sitting at 4.5, for somebody like Kershaw, it's going to raise an eyebrow. One of the best pitchers we've seen in our time. He might be looking for some get back here. Give me the over 4.5. All right, I don't care. Give me the over 4.5. They're going to have to fuck me up, okay? It just is what it is. I mean, it's Kershaw. But, like I say, I'm going against the rules. It's not an official play. It's a personal play. I'm just saying it out loud. So, Clayton Kershaw, man. So, look what I got right here. I've locked this in. 4.5 for Kershaw. 5 for Suarez. 4.5 for Cueto. 5 for Lauer. And 4 for Stripling. I made a ticket. I made this. I locked that in. I had locked that in. All right, so there you have that. If I had to pick a side in this one, of course, it's going to be the Dodgers. All right, both of these teams got 5 guys hitting 300 versus lefties. These last 2 games, I don't have anything for as of right now. All right, I just want to get this video out to you guys. Peace out.